It's that time of year where we have a lot of candy roasters to prepare for storing. Our preferred method for preserving is to freeze. We do that in a couple ways. One is to create a puree, which I'm going to show on this video, but we also cut them into small 1-inch cubes that we use in soup or for just baking and eating. So in this video, we're preparing the candy roaster squash for creating a puree that we will freeze. I'm taking off the rotten parts and the ends to make it easier for me to cut. Once the ends are removed, I can place the bigger end down on the cutting board and then easily cut the squash in half, so that when I'm done, I'll have quarters that are nice to lay face down for baking. Once I've cut them, I then scoop out the seeds. With the seeds out, now I'm ready to lay them face down on a baking sheet that I have lightly sprayed with oil. While I'm doing all this cutting, I've preheated the oven to 425. So now they're ready to go in. We'll bake them for 60 minutes. The other way you know that they're done is they have little brown or blisters on the top. Once they're baked, we let them cool for an hour. So it's real easy to just peel the skins off. A few other things to share with you while I peel these skins off. You'll notice these baking pans are not the nicest baking pans. The squash give off a sweet liquid that burns easily. So I use these because I don't mind if they get messy. My next step after peeling off the skins will be to prepare them for freezing. I am actually going to show you two things. One is going to be the preparation for soup and pies where you're not going to add milk or cream, so a dairy-free pie. And the other is going to be for a more classic pumpkin pie where you're going to add milk or cream or evaporated milk. And that one you're going to see me drain because that will match more the consistency of what you would buy, like if you bought pumpkin in a can. For both types, I start with milling. This helps get out some of the longer fibers. And then I move to, for both again as well, to putting them in our food processor. Now this is where it differs. If I'm going to use this for soups or a pie that is dairy-free, I go ahead now and put it into our containers for freezing. You might recognize these containers. They're how often restaurants will send home soup, and we love them. They're perfect for freezing our puree. If I am going to create and freeze for a pie where you put in additional liquid like evaporated milk, then you can see I'll drain it first before I put it into the container for freezing. Usually I have to leave it about an hour. You saw how much liquid was there and you can see the consistency here. I get this done in less than 3 hours, and that's not working the entire time, and end up with some nice products that I can freeze. When you take it out of the freezer, I will typically put it in the fridge to thaw out overnight, and then it's ready to make your pie or soup or whatever you want to do with the puree. Hope this gives you some good ideas for using these amazing, delicious candy roasters